What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Crew 2, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the Chevrolet 3100, which, to be honest, is a beautiful truck. 1951. I love this thing. I think I saw one of these recently, and it is this truck is amazing. Anyway, let's go take a look at it and see if we can customize it right now, because I am dying to see if there's anything we can do to it. So obviously the colors here, these are the official colors you can throw on the truck if you would like. Let's go through these real fast here. This truck was $111,000 as well, so it's really not too expensive. Probably the best thing you can get for like cruising. Liveries will pretty much be straightforward there. Let's go into visual parts. So there is customization. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh, so a good amount there. Basically two different hoods with a couple different upgrades. I'm probably going to leave mine stock though. And then moving over to the front bumpers. Brings you up there, looks like. So at least there's some customization that can be done. Actually, a lot more than I thought originally. That's actually a pretty cool front bumper. Chrome bumper there, changes the headlights. So it looks like they basically changed the grille and the headlights a little bit. That's pretty much all. Ooh, look at that splitter. So now suddenly a race truck. So as you guys see, basically, like I said, it's just changing it looks like the grille and the lights pretty much. And then I don't really know why the camera's zooming up there. Am I missing something? I think it's just trying to show you more detail there. So I'm honestly might leave that stock. Kind of like how the white looks on there with the blue. It looks really good. So I'm going to leave that stock personally. And the fenders here. So you can actually widen this thing out even more, which I don't know if that's actually needed. Doesn't even, looks kind of weird too, to be honest. Moving over to the rims. Those are regular rims here you can actually buy for the truck if you want. When you purchase it, it'll give you the option to actually look at all four. But once you guys actually look at them, you'll notice it when you come in here. You could pretty much buy the other ones if you would like. I'll probably leave mine on that one. Moving over to the side mirrors. Ooh, the blue ones look nice on there, actually. Chrome looks pretty nice, too. I'm probably going to leave mine looks like a matte blackish color there. I'll probably leave those on there. And then the skirts, which have that one on there currently. Painted. Looks like the exhaust is coming out of there. Ooh, that side exhaust is actually really nice. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to go with that. That looks awesome. So let's leave that on there. Let's move over to the rear fender, which I'm guessing is gonna be a widened one. I don't know if I really like how that looks, to be honest. I mean, I don't know about that. It just doesn't. I don't even know what I'm zooming in on anymore. Let's move over here to the rear wing, aka pickup. Oh wow, that's. So the detail of the truck's obviously pretty awesome. You can make it like a race style version with the closed in back end there. With a little wing. Looks pretty nice. You got a bigger wing there. It looks like some like metal things on there. Not sure if they have anything to do with the truck or anything like that. Maybe like locking things? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Not 100% sure on that right there. I might have to go with this just because it has like that classic look to it, like farm truck style almost to it. Moving over to the rear bumpers. Has a change that you guys will see. So much detail in this. Really, really cool. Pretty nice bumpers. The front bumpers are pretty cool, but I just weren't feeling any of them, and I'm not sure if the rear bumpers are going to be the same. Might end up being the same thing for me as well. I might not change them. Pretty much different taillights and a different rear bumper there. It's pretty much just changing. The main part of the bumper isn't changing. That's awesome. I might have to put that on there. Because like that classic feel. Same with that one. So you guys are wondering, the stock bumper looks like that. So I think I'm going to go with something like this. Looks pretty cool. Let's throw that on there. I'm moving over to the interior. Might make it like if we went blue. So if you went blue, the whole thing would be blue in there. You definitely don't want yellow. I might end up leaving that black there just so it doesn't like too much blue. Because you know the truck's already blue there. I'll pretty much do it there. You could do the vanity items as well, which I'm probably not going to touch too much. Throw some smoke on there. One of the nitrous here. And then some underglow. Some window tints. Horns. And you could do some top stuff to it as well. See, some of this might look like. You make it look like a police car. Kind of cool. It doesn't look too bad on there, actually. A light bar on top if you'd like. Whatever that is. That. Some lights. Pretty much that is all there. Now, let's go drive this thing and see how it actually, well, cruises around. And let's see if it can actually race. So arriving outside with the Chevrolet 3100 here. Now, one thing you guys will notice is I'm in a completely different area with this truck instead of the limousine in the other video. Mainly because I wanted to mix it up and be in other places and not in the same exact place testing out the speed and all that, because I love the scenery in this game. There's so many places to explore. Anyway, how does the truck look outside? So honestly, it looks pretty awesome. It's very low. Now, I can't be the only one. Imagine this truck in rally raid with like a lift kit and all kinds of stuff. That would look absolutely insane. Let's listen to it. Sounds good. I love the stacks of the exhaust like that. Alright, let's see how this thing looks inside now. Ooh, detail inside looks great. I'm trying to move the analog sticks around here to actually look. There we go. Looks nice. Let's see if it actually has any, anything move. So just that one moves, obviously, for speed. I'm not really surprised gas and all that doesn't move. Let's go see what this thing can do now. So acceleration on this truck right off the bat, you guys will notice is probably on the slower side. These vehicles are really not made to be racing, honestly. Although they could probably do it, they're probably not made to be doing that. So this is going to be another 4-speed transmission as well. Which I have nothing against, probably how the truck obviously was back in the day. Didn't have like 6 speeds on these. So I'm actually getting up to 200 pretty fast here on this highway. Let's do some nitrous. Wonder what this thing can actually get to. So speed on it seems actually really impressive. Okay, this thing's going faster than the GT4 Wasp Edition. Is actually getting smoked in top speed by a Chevrolet 3100, which is really funny. That car does like 239, I think, something like that. It will not go any faster. You know, surprisingly, I did run into that Camaro. At least for both Chevys anyway. But I didn't think I was actually going to get around that turn like that. Let's see if I can keep going here and get more speed. Get our true top speed reading. I did 250 there. So you guys see the car pretty much climbs slow at the top there. I'm not really surprised it's not climbing insanely fast at speeds like that. There's a really sharp turns coming up over here, so I'm going to have to bank this. So it's holding speed overall pretty nicely. I'm kind of surprised. This is a sharp turn. Let's see if this truck can do a nice turn. Wow. I am a terrible driver, everybody. I apologize. Funny because how hard it actually is to get this thing top speed, because the highway I picked has more turns than I thought it was going to. Nonetheless, let's see what I can get it to. This road seems kind of open. So you guys will notice, like I said before, that the speed on it is a little slower than a lot of the other street vehicles, which makes sense. Not sure how many people will actually be racing this thing around, but nonetheless, it could probably do it. So I'm going to do a true top speed run right now. I hit 250 with it before, but let's just slam the nitrous down. 252, 253, 55. Wow, so 55 is really pushing it. You guys saw I ate all my nitrous there, and I am running Nitro Chemist. So if you guys are trying to do like racing and all that, and you're trying to get super high speeds, if you're trying to get like the 250 plus mark on this, you're going to be running through your nitrous really, really fast. Now let's see if this thing can actually do a race. So I'm sure many are wondering, can the 3100 actually race? Let's test this out right now. Now I figured I would do one of these events that have a lot of turns in it and all that, and kind of a nice little scenic race here. So around the first turn there, wow, that actually did really well around that turn. Funny because I pretty much have almost the same vehicle settings on all of these vehicles, and they do great. I'm trying to get used to the brakes on this thing still, and the turning, it's actually doing better than I thought. Am I really getting past right now? Okay, I'm struggling a little bit on these turns. Whoa, Neil, chill, man. Alright, let's hit the nitrous here and actually get away from them so I don't get run over by a GTR. I would be mad too if I was getting smoked by a Chevrolet 3100 in that. So overall, the brakes on the truck actually seem a little better than I thought. Like, they're not like, holy crap, like they're really, really good, but they're pretty decent. And can probably be good enough, at least for racing anyway. If you guys are trying to do some like messing around or like just farming races and you really like driving this thing around. Should I throw this thing in first person view real fast? So you guys will also notice, like I said before, the speed on the truck, you'll notice a big difference in it compared to, like, let's say you guys are racing around the Leggera and you jumped in this, you'll notice a big difference in how the truck holds its speed and the difference in it compared to a car like that. Definitely see how they will be different, and wondering if it can actually be used in summits, which maybe it could, but I'm sure many people probably buy this thing because, well, it's a classic and it's only basically 111,000 bucks, so it's really not expensive to have if you guys want to buy this thing. Actually hit some nitrous here and get my speed up to past 100 there. Figured I'd do a race I haven't really done too much before. I love testing out different races here. I'm sure you guys my settings as well for this truck at the end. I'm going to adjust it slightly because it is turning a little too tight on some of these turns, which I can adjust that. If you guys would like me to as well, let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do like a settings tutorial video eventually on some vehicles. I did like one a while back on settings that I use on most of my cars, and I pretty much go from there and tweak them. I get really good scores in the summits with most of these settings, so let me know. So hitting my brakes there. See, the turn was way too tight there. I should have been able to go around a little bit better. Speed's pretty decent. I mean, going 100 miles an hour around a turn in a truck like this would probably never happen anyway, but at least it can in this game. Almost ran, I think that was a cow. Was that a cow? I think that was a cow. Almost ran it over regardless. Keep accelerating here. 200 miles an hour finally on this straightaway. Coming up to a tight turn. Let's hit the brakes. That was a pretty decent turn. So the truck's turn's pretty good overall. Obviously, like I said, this thing's more made for like cruising around. Let's go back into first person here. Huge steering wheel. I'm glad steering wheels didn't continue to get bigger because that would look really funny. Finishing up the race right here, guys, will pretty much do it for this truck. How is it overall? Well, it's only 111,000 bucks. I have to say, if you love the Chevrolet 3100 or you're a fan of older trucks, definitely pick this thing up because surprisingly, it drives pretty dang decently. And it is actually pretty fast. 250 something miles an hour is pretty insane. It's faster than some of the other street cars, which is hilarious. And it looks amazing. The detail they put into this thing is awesome. Got another loading screen, of course, from that race there. You guys see the detail on this truck is just amazing. And I highly recommend taking a look at it if you guys haven't already. Very nice to see. I would love to see if Ubisoft would add like a rally raid version of this truck to the game. That would look amazing, like a lift kit, off-road tires. That would look crazy. Thank you all so much for watching, and here are my settings right now.